Hey, thanks for joining me here at the new video blog that I'm kind of starting up. Figured this would be a great way to communicate with you and give you a little more insight, information, and hopefully inspiration, but let you get an idea of what's going on and what's happening both in Solid Rock and so you can know what's going on with Pastor Steve and all that kind of good stuff. But I'm coming to you from this place in my house. It's a room that we call the study. As you can see, I've got some books behind me. There's also a computer back there. You can see kind of that's the Windows computer that we hardly ever use. The computer we use most of the time is this, the one that I'm doing the video blog with. It's an iMac. And so right here is where I study and I read. And I keep a few books here. You can see behind me a bookshelf where I keep a few books, the current books that I'm reading or books that I always want to have available for me. Of course, there's books all over the place. There's a closet back here that has more books. The bookshelf in the living room has books. My bedroom has books. The kitchen has books. And then, of course, my office at church has lots of books. So, you know, I've always said, you know, you are who you hang around with. You are what you read, and you are who you listen to. So I'm always reading, trying to learn and grow. And in fact, right now, I am reading this book by David Cho. He is pastor of the world's largest church. And a book that's really been challenging me lately. It's called Prayer That Brings Revival. And I've always greatly admired Pastor Cho. Great man of God. I've got several books of his that I keep here in my bookshelf that are always available because he's just such a great man and such a great teacher and a great inspiration. A church of almost 1 million people. It's amazing. I think 800,000 or something like that. But just an amazing story. So that's kind of what I'm reading right now, and there's always something brewing. Of course, this is something I've also been into a little bit. Dr. Miles Monroe, The Purpose and Power of Praise and Worship. Great book on praise and worship. Of course, I keep handy my Oswald Chambers, My Utmost for His Highest. Great devotional. That's one of my devotionals. I got like 3 different devotionals. Nice to keep a journal. I've got a couple of journals that I have here where I sometimes will write down my thoughts, write down my prayers to God. And that's always a great way to keep your devotional and spiritual life up. And of course, nothing replaces the good old Holy Bible. You know what I mean? But this is the place where I pray and messages are prepared and where I try to learn and grow. I even keep a keyboard in here. See if I can let you see the keyboard. Keyboard is right over here. And so I come into this room and I go over songs, I prepare songs, I learn songs. I will even at times, write songs. So this is a great place. This is a great place. And today is really a great day. It's the Monday right after Easter. We had a phenomenal Sunday on Easter Sunday. And I'm just really pleased with the ministry that took place on Sunday. Our praise and worship team just did an outstanding job. And by praise and worship, I don't mean just the singers and the musicians. I'm talking about our technical team. I'm talking about the dance. And real proud of my daughter, Alina. She was part of the dance worship. And she also did the video. If you were there on Easter Sunday, you might have seen the video that we did of from the Passion of the Christ. Well, that was my daughter. She put that whole thing together and just did an outstanding job. So we're real pleased, man. We had all 3 services, both at Ayers and at Yorktown. Had great attendance. Lots of folks came out. People gave their lives to the Lord. A lot of people were encouraged and really got to celebrate the victory of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So it was an exciting day, and then of course it was our second Sunday with the Yorktown campus being open. I'm excited about the Yorktown campus, and it's off to a great start. Both Sundays we've had a lot of people there and a lot of new faces. We're excited about that. But at Ayers, same thing. We had lots of people come out, a lot of new faces, and God is just doing a great thing. He really is. So we're excited about what God is doing at Solid Rock here in Corpus Christi, and sure hope that you can continue to be a part of it. But anyway, this was just a chance for me to say hello to you, and be checking back every week or two. I'd like to do a new video blog where you can maybe get some insight, some information, and maybe get some inspiration as to what God is doing. But we're excited, and we believe that God has something good for you. And stay encouraged, keep your hope in the Lord, and know that the best is yet to come. I'll check you later.